Hi there! Today I want to talk about the basics of drawing hands in digital art. We'll learn their proportions and understand their structure. Hands can seem complicated, but once you break them down into simple forms, they become much easier to draw. Grab your stylus, tablet, and a Coke, and let's get started already. Let's begin by constructing the hand and its basic proportions. Let's start with something simple and important. The length of the palm is approximately equal to the length of the middle finger, so you can mentally divide the hand into two parts, the fingers as A and the palm as B. This helps you keep proportions under control from the start. While drawing, always compare distances. Ask yourself which part is longer or shorter. This habit will help you avoid obvious mistakes. At the beginning, don't jump straight into drawing fingers and details. First, block in the overall shape of the hand. Think of it like a mitten, just a simple silhouette that shows the general mass. Once that looks right, then separate the fingers. The middle finger is the longest. The index and ring fingers are slightly shorter, and the pinky is noticeably shorter. Each finger, except the thumb, has 3 segments. The first segment is the longest, the second is shorter, and the last one is the shortest. A useful trick is that the second and third segments together are roughly equal to the first one. You don't need to memorize the anatomical terms right now, just understand the proportions. Now let's talk about proportions between the fingers. The index finger is usually about the same length as the ring finger. The tip of the pinky reaches roughly the level of the joint between the middle and last segment of the ring finger. You can use this as a quick check. If your pinky goes much higher or much lower, it's worth adjusting. Of course, people are not perfectly symmetrical, so these proportions can vary slightly from person to person. But when you're just starting out, it's better to stick to these basic proportions. The thumb usually ends around 2/3 of the first segment of the index finger. Use this as a quick proportion check while drawing. When we look at the hand, we usually just see bumps and dips. But for drawing, it's important to understand that behind them are joints, bones, and muscles. You don't need to study full anatomy right now, it's enough to learn to notice the main landmarks. There are 3 key joints on the hand. If you mark these points at the very beginning, building the rest of the form becomes much easier because you can always check your proportions against them. The length of each fingernail is about half the length of the distal phalanx of that finger, which is also a helpful way to check your drawing. And one last important thing, the hand can be easily inscribed into a circle, so you can use a circle as a guiding shape when sketching. This simple construction helps you place the fingers correctly and keep the overall proportions of the hand. Congratulations, you watched it to the end! I'd really love to hear what you think about this video, what you'd like to see next, and what topics would be interesting for you to learn. Your comments truly make me happy and motivate me to post new videos more often. Let me know if I should make a second part where we talk about stylization and how to show hand movement. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope this tutorial was helpful for you. Love you, bye-bye!